I'm sorry for the like 7-minute waiting room. My mom called me. My mommy called me and I had to talk to her. But I am I'm here. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's 10 a.m. Have a good time at work, Foxy. Hello, Azure. Hello, Ambient. Hi, FC. Hello, Fanart. Hello, Feeble. Hello, Trouble. Hello, everyone. It's wonderful to see you guys. Good morning, Nap Whisper. We're making bread today. Yippee! We're making buns. I'm not gonna bake them on stream, so you won't see them baked. Because you know. But I'll probably post a picture of them later, and then I will also update the website with a recipe, so you guys can use it if you would like. We are doing 2 1.5 batches of this bread. Yes. 2 1.5 batches of this bread. Yeah, baby. As I saw someone say in the Discord, I think it was Kira, that they thought I was gonna be late. I woke up an hour ago. So I'm just saying, I was awake. I had to set up, so I had to wake up. But I have coffee, which I don't usually drink, but I have it this morning. I have coffee. I have all of my stuff set up, and hopefully this will go well. Hopefully. Azure, you are amazing. Hello, Yui. I misread it. Let's take a break in the thumbnail. Is it let's make bread or let's bake bread? Oh, it's let's make bread. We're making bread. Woohoo! I woke up 10 minutes before stream. Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You know, I'm not usually awake at this time. Not usually. It's gonna be a busy day. Oh, sorry, I was running around just before this. Oh, disclaimer. If you hear voices talking in the background, I think it should just be one voice. I don't know. I have someone that's gonna be in my house today that is doing some repairs. So, if you hear anything, that's what that is. I didn't realize it was happening at the same time, and I feel bad being like, hey, can you shush? You know, so, yeah. Early, yeah, repairman, background music, exactly. Tell him we say hello. That's scary, I don't want to talk to him. It's scary. I don't want to do that. We're so a little quiet. I love the model though. Hello! Sorry, I'm probably talking too far from my mic. Ah! Wakey wakey. Did you like that? I'm definitely talking too far from my mic. Or I'm not talking loud enough. I think I'm just talking too quiet. So tired, I'll leave the stream on while I go to bed. Yeah, that's right. Let me break your eardrums. It's one of my special talents. Have a good sleep, Azure. What you drawing? OMG. Strawberry juice is spilling. I'm excited. I'm also sorry. I'm gonna be sniffling. I think I'm getting over a cold, or it's allergies. I'm not really sure what it is. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to make bread. Hi. I think that this coffee is not gonna be good for my stomach. My stomach's been hurting bad like all week for some reason. And I'm like, ugh, and I know the coffee won't help, but I'm so tired. I'm like, I need to drink something, and I don't have any energy drinks. Just a VTuber model. I can't stress it enough. Your model and overlays are too cute. I can't. Thank you! If you go to, I really need to do this. I've honestly been forgetting. If you ever want to see all of the people who made my stuff, if you go to my debut stream, they're all linked. I've been meaning to make a Google Doc and put everybody in it and put it in my description. I need to do that. I'm gonna do that today. I've been meaning to do that, but I'm gonna do that today. But the person who did my overlays is Catsember, and they are really, really wonderful. Hold on. Super, super wonderful. They got the total vision of like exactly what I wanted. Catsember. Here, let me give you. I lost another bet. Here's my lunch money. Thanks, Kira. It's the ears cutely. They're poisonous. Chat bubble. There it is. There you go. That's the person who did my overlays, and they did my schedule, which is really cute. Thank you for subbing to me. Thank you, Kira, for the super. I appreciate you. Let's take a look at schedule before we begin, okay? Let's go over here. Here's my schedule for this week, also made by Catsember. We are at Tuesday morning. We are doing bread. Then later today at 5 p.m. EDT, 2 p.m. PDT, we're doing split fiction. Then Wednesday, no stream. Thursday, we're doing another baking stream. We'll be doing Deco Yui 21 coffee cakes. Very exciting. I have a lot planned for that stream. And I'm going to execute it all tomorrow. And I'm going to film it. And then I'm going to do it again on Thursday. It's going to be great. On Friday, we're doing the Parfait Mini Yuri Spring Concert. It's going to be on Toku's channel. But Split Fiction. Split Fiction is a video game. Have you ever heard of It Takes Two? Or A Way Out? It's a co-op video game made by the same developers that made those two games, and it's about two writers who are in the process of getting their work published, and they end up, you know, going through a whole bunch of hijinks and hullabaloo. But yes, it's made by the same people. We already finished Stray. I'm sorry. We finished it last night. And I cried so much. I was really sad. But yes, Parfait Mini Yuri Spring Concert on Toku's channel, 6 p.m. EDT, 3 p.m. EDT. Oh, okay. Just checking. Saturday is my day off as well. No, I finished in 2 streams. I did 3 hours. 3 hours? Not quite 3 hours yesterday. And then I did like 3 hours last week. I think it took me 5.5 hours. Oh no, I did do 3 hours. No, but I probably didn't spend a whole 3 hours. I think it just probably took me around 5.5 hours. And then Sunday we're doing Reaper with Cute Pink Girls. With Nana, Aisha, Dreamy, Tori, and Orla. So that'll be fun. Yahoo! Are we ready to make some bread? Are you excited? Are you ready? Are you super uber duper ready to make some bread? Because I totally am. I don't have a microwave, so we're gonna have to go about this a little bit of a roundabout way, but it'll be fine. Okay, let's go over there. Oh wait, let me move my mic and myself over here. Hi, Furian! Okay, and let's go over here. Hello, it's my hands. And look, I have coffee. It's cold coffee, but it's still coffee. Oh, and I have to switch this. Please ignore that beautiful face. I actually just recently, because they used to be longer, but I chewed them all off in the shower because they were too long. I was able to chew through the shellac. So cool. Yes, here we are. We have our coffee. And we're ready. here's our recipe for today. Is a straw made of glass? It is! I have a glass straw. Okay, so here's our recipe for today. They're just dinner rolls, basically. I won't spell it, don't worry. It'll be fine. Famous last words. We are going to start with, we have to heat up a mixture. Normally I would use a microwave for this, but I don't have a microwave in my bedroom. So we are going to use the, how the heck do you wash the straw? With a straw cleaner? You know, they're like, long, and they have like bristles on the end, and you, that's a weird hand motion. You know, in the straw, yep, with water and soap. We're gonna start with our trusty pot. Very trusty pot. Okay, so we are starting with 1 1/2 cups of water. I'm gonna fill my... Is this a half cup? What's the halfway point between these? Is it that one? I think it's that one. Okay. Half cup, 1 1/2 cup of water. Three tablespoons of milk. It's kind of a nice sound, actually. We're adding 3/4 cup butter. Hello, Peeper. You should sleep if you have to wake up at 7. I hate drawing models. Reading is my favorite part of drawing models. You know how to rig? That's really cool. You too, Peeper. Okay, here's our butter. We need a 3/4 cup. Look how big this butter stick is. Massive. We have, this is 1 cup. Half this, oh wait, that's not quite 1 cup. This is probably 1 cup. Half, 3/4. Butter. Hi, Thunder Dragon Legends. Hello. I just woke up and now I'm gonna watch a pretty lady make some bread. Should I stream at this time more? Maybe I should. Maybe I should stream at 10 a.m. more often. Who knows? Okay, and our last thing that we need is 3 tablespoons of honey. Butter. I got confused. I accidentally wrote milk twice on my page instead of butter. Honey. Doing 3 of these. Delicious. I'm actually gonna do this twice because I want lots of bread. Ooh. No, it's on my table. Oh, it's gonna be so sticky. This is our mixture that our yeast is gonna go in. Squeeze. Okay, there's our honey. Do you like honey? Yeah. I don't eat it very often. Like if I do have it, I usually only have it like, I don't have a dish bin again. I'm gonna use this bowl as my dish bin. I'm gonna bring my chair over here so I can put my bowl on it. I don't really make... Do I have anything to do this with? use this. I don't really eat honey very often. It's not like my favorite, but I like it with chicken sometimes. Okay, now we need our burner. And we're gonna heat our mixture. Our butter, honey, milk, and water. And it's really loud, sorry. I should bake again. I remember baking for my parents at 10. The cupcakes were so bad. But I did make some good cake. Baking as a kid is always a lot of fun. Coffee! I also have the trusty old water jug. Maybe I'm meant to be watched in 320p. You never know. Our butter's starting to melt. Delish! Delicious! Positively delicioso. Also make sure, because we're doing 2 batches, that I have enough water for the second batch. Did I put too much water? I don't know what half cup is. That should be a half. I do know what a half cup is. I'm not dumb. Can't believe I ever doubted myself. Goodbye, people. Now we're gonna have. This is for later. And we have our other 1.5 cup water. And then 3 tablespoons of milk. Delish! Quite hot. Oh, it is blending with the table. Whoa, it's so bright. Oh my gosh. I probably should have melted my butter first and then added my other things, because now this is going to be too hot. You know what we're gonna do? We're going to pour it in here. And we're gonna put this in my freezer for a few minutes. Because it's really hot. It needs to be a little cooler. By so much stuff, I mean my 1 ice pack. Can I eat the whisk? Yeah, here you go. Num num num. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I know there's a reflection there. It's okay. Let's add our honey here into this one. Where is my... Oh, it's over here. Let's add our honey into this one and just get our second batch ready. The honey bottle is so hard to squeeze. Honey, honey. Ah! I really need to not look away. I got honey on the outside of the thing. I don't have muscle. I have none. No muscle. Squeeze, squeeze. One more. It's kind of funny that you're watching and really bad. I feel like my stream doesn't usually do that. I don't know, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. I don't have one of those cool honey sticks. I kind of wish I did though. Here we go, we have our honey, water, and milk. We're never the problem. I might be the problem. There's a very good chance that I'm the problem. Now we're done with our honey, which is great because honey is really sticky. And that's not very fun. That's not the funnest thing ever. But I think while that's in the freezer to cool, we're gonna start just making our next one. Because then this can cool while we work on the other stuff. We're making bread rolls. Right now we're prepping our stuff to put the stuff to put the honey, or to put the yeast in. The yeast. Yeah, it's bread flavor. You guys are nice. Thanks for telling me I'm not the problem. But if you're all having like weird connection issues, I'm probably the problem. Back on. We melt our butter. Butcher, butcher, butcher. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. No trouble on my end. That's good. I'm glad. You know, it's so much butter. So much butter. We're using almost 2 cups of butter in this whole recipe. Not quite, but almost. We're using 1 1/2? Question mark? Yes. 1 1/2. I can do math. Butter. Butter, butter. Butter, butter. Beautiful. I'm in both recipes. It's 3/4 cup of butter for one. Except this is a recipe and a half. It's technically 1/2 cup butter for the recipe, but we're doing 2 1.5 batches, so we're doing a triple batch, technically. Don't doubt yourself, be positive. Depends on you to be able to tackle my 6th subject last semester. I need your positivity for this semester too. I will be positive. I hope that you are able to pass all of your classes this semester. I remember when I had to be in school. Butter. butter, 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 butter. It's almost there. Almost melted. Add in our milk, water, and honey. Oh, she's hot. And she tastes like butter. And honey. She tastes pretty good, actually. Alright. Let's see how our one in here is doing. It's still really hot, but I think it's not as hot as this one. Yeah, this one's actually a way better temperature, so we're gonna use this one first because the other one is like super hot. So if you're doing the stove method, like me, I would heat up your butter first, melt it, and then add more stuff. Oh, the outside of the pot doesn't actually get very hot. Okay, so let's start on making the dough fully now. Okay, so here is our flour of Good morning, Carl. Hello. Hi, Amy. This is our water, milk, butter, and honey. And to this, we are going to add... Yeah, this isn't too bad. This is fine. To this, we are going to add 2 1/2 tablespoons of yeast. I'm using instant yeast. I said 2 1/2. It's 1 1/2. 1 1/2 yeast. Would you eat Yui flavored bread? Would ya? And now we whisk this bad boy together. And we're gonna let this sit so that it can foam up a bit before we use it. And while we wait for that, I'm gonna wash my hands because they're really sticky from the honey, and I don't like it. I will be right back in like a minute. sticky and gross. Sticky grody. So this warm mixture is going to activate our yeast so that it makes our bread puff all up, you know. This is a fast rising recipe, so each section of like rising only takes about 15 to 20 minutes, which is really nice, or 10 to 15. It kind of depends how warm the area you're working in is, which is really, really great. I know I am a fast hand washer. I didn't want to keep you guys waiting. I feel bad when I do that, but we're having a coffee break for a second. Yay, coffee! I make my coffee when I do with a shot of espresso from a little machine thing, and then I put a little bit of a 0 sugar sweetener, and then I add a little bit of chocolate because I don't like coffee and it makes it taste better, and then I add milk. Yeah, and I like to drink it cold, honestly, over warm. What's good? Hi! Hello, hello. Yes, I prefer mochas. Here are my nails, by the way. They're grown out. Look how grown out they are. They're like... So I have to get them taken off soon. Or I'll just take them off myself, probably. That's what I did last time, and I damaged my nails really bad, but I think I could probably get them off. Or I'll just keep chewing them whenever they get long. Oh my gosh, my hands look so like bloated today. I just realized they're like puffy. I love chocolate. I love chocolate too. It's so good. Look, I don't know if you can see it, but our yeast is starting to foam. It's starting to foam, which is good, which means that it's working. It's active. Yippee! Which is good. We want our yeast to be active. If your yeast or your bread doesn't rise at all after your yeast probably isn't good anymore. I keep my yeast in the freezer because it keeps it for a nice and long time. Yeast! Yeast! Have you guys ever used wet yeast? Because I use active dry yeast. Have you used the wet version before? I had to use the wet version in school, and it's so nasty. Like, so nasty. It's actually disgusting. I hate it so much. Wet yeast is just, ugh, it smells so bad, and it's so gross looking. Yes, there is wet yeast. Hold on, while we let this puff, why don't I show you? Oh my gosh, my phone's alive, guys. My phone's alive. It's not dead. Everything's fine. Oh my gosh. It does have seasoning now, so does my phone case. This is my phone case, by the way. It got covered in butter. Okay, everything's fine. Oh my gosh, I just keep hitting things. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Well, we wait our Let me show you what far away from my mic. Let's look at wet yeast. Wet yeast! It's so nasty, I hate it. Save image. Okay, let me show you what yeast looks like. This is wet yeast. It smells really bad. It's awful. It's pretty. It doesn't look that bad. It kind of looks like, I don't know, but it smells so bad. Like so awful. Ugh. I can like imagine the smell. Yeah, I know. It doesn't actually look that wet, does it? But this is wet yeast. I'm making dinner rolls. So just basic white bread dinner rolls. I'm gonna try really hard to not drop my phone in the butter mixture again. Cause that would be bad. That would be really bad for my phone. I'm surprised my phone is still alive, I gotta tell you. I drop it all the time. I actually dropped it face first from like 2 feet off the ground, 2 meters off the ground this morning. And it didn't crack! My screen hasn't cracked. It's actually crazy. Is it like stinky tofu? It is really stinky. Yeah, I should make sure I didn't get like... I tried to wipe it off pretty well. Hopefully it's fine. But yeah, I'll look at it later. My poor phone. I'm surprised it's not dead. I've done this to my phone so many times. Not dropping it in yeast, but you know, dropping it all the time. All the time. I'm surprised my screen isn't cracked and ruined and dead and gone. Yeah, so we can go back here now that you've seen wet yeast. Okay, so I'm gonna move this out of the way. Okay, everything's fine. So I don't know if you can see it super well, but our mixture is nice and foamy. It's okay if you can see my sleeve. I'm wearing a red sleeve. Red sleeve. Okay. We're gonna do the next step, which we are now adding our flour and our salt. Where's my dish bowl? Dish bowl. Okay. Start with our salt. You can't have my shirt. Thought you only wear pink color. I don't own a ton of pink. I own a little bit of pink, but not like a ton. 1 1/2 teaspoon salt. 1 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon. Now it's time for our flour. We have super big flour bin. How much for the phone? You can't have it. I need it. That's 3, 4. I'll be honest, I don't know how much flour this recipe needs. This is the small flour bin. I have a bigger one. This is the little one that I can carry around. We'll start with 4 cups. Okay. Yeah, this is the small one. I have 2. I have one that holds like a ton of flour, and then one that holds only a little flour, which is that one. I need a lot of flour, okay? beautiful mixer. I put it over here because this is gonna end up being really loud, and I don't think you're gonna enjoy listening to it. Our dough hook? Dough hook! You have to use dough hook, okay? No beaters here. No whisks here. Dough hook. Lock that bad boy and start her up. Beauty. Let's check on our other one while this does its thing. You're not gonna like it when it gets loud. I'm mixing it. Ignore that I'm doing it with my finger, it doesn't matter. So basically, we're gonna mix our dough until it's nice and smooth and we get rid of all of the lumps. All of the lumpies. I can't put my mic in the mixer, I'm sorry. Ready? We're gonna go super speed. Earthquake! No, yeah, my entire table is moving. Okay, so, see here. I want you to be able to see it. Okay, see this? You see how it's sticking a lot at the bottom? There's not enough flour in here. So we're adding more. And then we're gonna let this mix again, but we're gonna start slow because we don't want the flour to just like poof everywhere. One cup might have been too much, but it'll be fine. Probably. I'm just letting this bad boy go. Whoa, my table shakes! My table shakes! This is nice because it's not too sticky. I can touch it and I can feel that it's warm and that my hand kind of touches it. Or, sorry, can like, feels a little bit of tackiness, but it doesn't leave any residue on my hands. But we're just gonna let this go for a bit because we want the dough to be nice and smooth. And we're going to, while this is going, prep our next one. I know why you probably can't see super well. Hold on. my light wasn't on. My overhead light. We can. We'll pet the dough. Don't worry. Where's my 1/2 tablespoon? Where'd it go? Tablespoon. Okay. We're gonna add 1.5 tablespoon to this. Whisk her up, set her aside. Off of our dough. Can you see what I'm doing? No, okay. I just don't want to get it all over my hands yet. Beautiful bread. Here is our dough, our first batch. Look at him! Beautiful! We're going to cover him and set him aside. Sit on my bed, bread. Beautiful. This first batch is going to rise for about 15 minutes, so the time that we take to mix our second batch of bread. And then we are going to be able to punch it down and start rolling it. Yes, it's nice and squishy. Squishy squish bread. Coffee break. Coffee. Thank you guys for joining me, by the way. It's really weird that I'm seeing so many of you here at 10 a.m. Well, 11 a.m. now, but it's just very cool. Thank you for joining me this morning for some bread making. I'm excited to be making bread. It's really fun. So, I'm happy that you guys are joining me for it. Wahoo! Hi, Taryn. Hello. Meh. Look, it's already foaming. Can you see that? See that light beige? It's already foaming. She's already foaming. Beautiful. It's 8 a.m. for me, and it works out because I work at 9:45. Oh, I got you. Perks of being across the world. You watch a Yui stream at 10 p.m. That's true! You're usually watching my streams like really late at, or really early in the morning. Happy to be able to catch a morning stream with you during work. It always baffles me how many of you say that you're watching me while you do work. I'm always like, whoa, that's so cool. Let's start mixing this bad boy. We are starting with, where's my salt? 1.5 teaspoon salt. 1.5 teaspoon. I don't know, it's not a bad boy, I just I don't know. And now a flour bin. And so I ended up adding in 5 cups of flour to that recipe. We'll use a little more probably to roll it out and for other stages of the baking. but this recipe for 1.5 is 5 1/4 to 6 cups, so we basically used the target amount. Aren't the breads sweet? No, they're not super sweet. They're pretty nice. They're pretty balanced flavor-wise. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll start with this. Get it mixing, and then once it's all combined, we'll add in our fifth cup. And then we're playing Split Fiction later. I think I was telling you that today's a very busy day for me because we're doing this right now, and then my dog's appointment is at 2:30, so I'm gonna take her to that. And then I'm gonna buy her more food because I need more food for her. I'm not out, but I might as well pick up some more while I am out. And then I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna play Split Fiction because she'll probably be done at 3:30, so I'll probably just wait in the parking lot that whole time because I live like 15 minutes from where the vet is. So I'm like 15 minutes away from the vet, which is where she also gets groomed. And if I drive all the way there, like I leave at like 2 something and I get there for 2:30, she goes into her appointment. She usually takes an hour, right? So then it's like, I have to be there right when she's done so that I can pick her up because my dog's very anxious. She doesn't like waiting. My dog has separation anxiety. She's very, very anxious, so I don't like to keep her waiting. And she hates waiting. So I'll drop her off at 2:30. She's done by 3:30. So it's to like, if I drive all the way home and then I drive all the way back to pick her up, that's a half hour. So it's like I come home for a half hour and then I go right back to the vet. So it's like I might as well just wait in the parking lot the whole time. I just sit there. Sometimes I nap. Sometimes I'll bring something with me and then I'll like eat while I wait. But usually I just... This doesn't lock up here, which is so annoying. Usually I just, I don't know, go on my phone or something while I wait. Sometimes if I'm tired, I'll sleep. I'm probably gonna take a nap after the stream before I take it. There's our fifth cup of flour. Can you imagine if I could stream from the parking lot? I totally would, but I can't. I don't know how. This bad boy mix in. Anyways, once I get back, which I'll probably be back by 4. Then we have Split Fiction at 5, probably till 8, and then I have plans with a friend at 8. Her and I play game together every Tuesday night. It's a busy day. Very busy. And then I decided, usually what I do on Thursdays is I will bake, like I'll get up in the morning and then I'll bake all day and I'll record everything and then I'll clean up, I'll do Deco Yui, and then I will I'll do Deco Yui, I'll clean up, and then I'll edit a short. But that's like, I find I just really hate doing all of the baking stuff in one day, so I'm gonna do all my recipe testing tomorrow instead of Thursday. And then on Thursday I can just focus on doing Deco Yui and video editing instead of all of the baking stuff I normally do on Thursdays. Since you're a straw bunny, do you go to a hospital, a bakery, or a vet for your checkups? I don't really have checkups. I don't do checkups. But when I got my appendix out, I went to the hospital for that. Not the vet. OMG Dencog, hi! Hi, Conclavier. Hello, hello. This bad boy is mixing. Nice. Just a little more. I do not have my appendix. I'm happy you have yours though. Sometimes I get really bad pain in my lower right side and I go, I wonder if it's my appendix. And then I go, it literally can't be that. It's usually just like random cramps. I get those a lot. But I just always find it so funny. I remember my dad and I would laugh about it because I remember, you can't eat my appendix, it's gone. I remember being in the hospital with my dad, and it was like, I don't know, like 8 in the morning, because we had waited overnight. I was in the waiting room with my mom for like 10 hours overnight, and then I was in the waiting room with my dad, the second waiting room with my dad for like 3 hours. And then we finally got seen. And he was like, because I had gotten the whatever it's called, I had gotten the IV in my arm, which I really hate, by the way. I hate IVs, they're awful. Bread! And my dad, I had like almost passed out. I think I did pass out from my IV. And my dad was like, sweetheart, I'm so sorry that you have to go through this. And I was like, Dad, you have a lot of kids. It's statistics. It was gonna happen. It's literally statistics. One of your kids is gonna get appendicitis. It was always gonna happen. It was just a matter of time. Yeah, the hospital waiting times really suck. That's why I just don't go most of the time, because it's like, I'm just gonna be waiting there for like 10 years, so what's really the point? Yeah, exactly, it's statistics. Shameless vlog. I'm gonna update the recipe site with the bread recipe, by the way. Let's check on it. Probably leave it a little longer, actually. Aren't you the only daughter, though? I am! My dad was like, well, one of your brothers could have got it. I was like, Dad, I'm happy it was me over my brothers. I wouldn't wish them to have to go through shit. I love my brothers. They're wonderful. Let's come chat for a bit while the bread rises, okay? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. This time I don't have any stuff to drop it in. I just find doctors so funny too, because I remember I was like, because I was in school when this happened, and I was like, hey, am I going to be able to do my labs? Like, am I going to be in a lot of pain? Because we did, when I was in school, we did, like, our labs, or my school week basically looked like 2 5 to 6 hour labs a week, and then all of my other classes, which most of them were online. And then I had a wine class that was in person too. But I was like, am I gonna be fine? And they were like, yeah, you could probably go to your lab tomorrow. And they had like just cut me open that day. And I was like, I don't know about that. They were wrong. They were like, we'll still give you a doctor's note so you can be out for a couple weeks, but like, you could be fine. Like, you could theoretically go back to school this week and you probably wouldn't be in any pain. They were so wrong. They were so incorrect. It's crazy. I was like, I was in so much pain after. I was like, how do you expect me to be on my feet for 6 hours after this? I was like, are you kidding me? There's no way. No, exactly. I was like, please give me the note. I don't want to go to class. I really don't want to. This is the second earthquake I felt. Please stay safe. I hope that it's okay. I do still got the experiment. It's brewing on my desk. It's brewing. It's brewing. It's actually really interesting. When I was there, we were talking about, or I was talking with the doctor, and they were like, okay, so you have two options. We can take it out, or we can leave it in, because I had gotten an ultrasound, and they were like, it's inflamed, but like, we could take it out, or we could leave it in, and we could give you medicine that would hopefully make it not inflamed, but most people that choose this option come back in a year to get it taken out. I was like, well, why wouldn't I just get it taken out then? I was like, I don't understand this option. She was like, well, it could be fine, but like the higher percentage of people come back to get it taken out anyways. I was like, well, then just take it out. Just get rid of it. I don't need it. So we did. My dad was like, just take it out. Just take it out. We don't need it. And then we found out after that there was a hole in it, so I would have had to come back. I would have had to, probably in less than a year. So it's like, I don't know. I think the choice is kind of stupid. It's like, you might as well not eat the experiment. You'd probably die. It would probably make you really sick. Like, really sick. It's got spores. I think there's mold in here. It's okay, my experiment's gonna continue to brew. It's been brewing since February. Like the beginning of February, I think. April, March, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's been brewing for like 4 months. 4 whole months. Maybe I'm making the next virus. In my juice box. It's gonna be perfect. Hopefully our bread will be good soon. It says 10 to 15 minutes, but honestly, I think I left it for quite a while last time. I think I could technically roll it out now, but we're just gonna give it a little bit of time while we chat. Can we see the experiment? Yeah, we should cut it open, shouldn't we? We should open it. I'm kind of scared to open it. Do you want to open it? Let's open it. Let's open it. Let's open the experiment. I'm gonna move all my bread away and my coffee away so I don't get it. Let me also bring my garbage can. It's been 4 months that this bad boy has been brewing. And then I think I also have scissors. Okay, are we excited? I don't have gloves. It'll be fine. It's definitely not a biohazard. Okay, so here's our juice box. This has been brewing for about 4 months now. This is what the straw looks like. Oh, it broke. It broke. I'll get a mask. Okay, hold on. I'll get a mask. Be right back. I'll be right back. Let me get a mask. Okay, I have a mask. Don't worry. I have one. Okay, so I don't have gloves, unfortunately. I did look. Here's the straw. Delish. I'm gonna have to throw my garbage can right after this. I'm scared. I'm kind of scared. Oh my gosh, wait. Why does it look like that? I need to shine a light in here. Ew! What is that? I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to make you see it. I don't think I have a light. It looks so nasty. Ew. Okay, hold on. Since I'm not tracking well anyways. If you don't want to see, look away, okay? That's my experiment. That's so nasty. I can't keep it now that it's open. I have to throw it away now. I want to touch it, but I don't have gloves. And I'm definitely not going to touch it without gloves. But I want to touch it. I want to squish it in my hand. I want to... So gross. I wanna I wanna pour it out into something. What should I pour it out into? Hold on. I need something disposable. Do I have anything in my trash can? Ew. Oh my gosh. It's so gross. I take it back. I don't want to touch it. Ew. I don't want to smell it. It just looks so nasty. I don't know how to dispose of this. We're just gonna put this biohazard in my trash can. And we're gonna tie up the bag. Ooh, okay, that was my 4 months. Does it smell? In here? No, it doesn't smell bad in here. Okay, that was my 4-month-old experiment. I hope you liked it. Anyways, bread. Beautiful. Actually, before I touch this, I'm gonna wash my hands. Hold on, I'll be right back. Be right back. bad. Okay, ready? Let's punch it. Punch! Punch, 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 punch. Now it's time to roll. We're going to burn the garbage. Not able to. Just realized this is like pushback. This is fine. So we are going to separate our dough into, I think I did 100-gram pieces, but I don't really remember. There's a girl that I worked with who would always get mad because we would roll bread together and I would always be the one cutting and then she would be the one rolling because she's a really fast roller. And she'd always be like, you can't have the bread in too many pieces, it makes it difficult to roll. No, ma'am, that's just a skill issue. It's not hard to roll if there's multiple pieces. Like, this having little pieces a part of it, no, you're just bad. It's not, ugh. It's not, it doesn't make it hard to roll. It turned out fine. Like, get good? I don't know. It just, yeah. I was like, I think it's a stupid thing to get mad over. Red. Hello, Nark. Yeah, do you like the sound it makes? Gets me a mini bun too. Because this is 100, right? Yeah. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, we have more! We have one more than last time. Maybe I added extra flour. Than I did the first time. Yeah, sorry, I've done this so many times that I just like, I don't know, it's just kind of a process, you know? Here's a bread ball. This is the spear. Some people can do it with 2 hands, like they'll do, like my coworker would always do 2 at a time. I can't do 2 at a time. I can't quite do it. See, not really. I can get like that one, but I can't do it very well with my left hand. Roll, roll, roll. ball shape before you roll it. To roll it, take your 2 hands, place them over the ball, like this. And just, you can start slow, but roll it into circles. I kind of leave my thumbs kind of crossed over, and then we'll just move my arms in a circular motion. I feel like it would make a pretty good smack sound if you threw one of these at someone's face. And I will probably make these again at some point. I'm not really gonna do like a bunch of different bread recipes. So we only really serve a couple types of bread. Can you not hear me clearly? My mic is pointed away toward D. Mike, can you cooperate? Roll. Oh, good, you can hear me. That's good. Like, if you find you're not really getting enough traction, you can... Because the bread, like, what makes it easy to roll is that it's slightly sticky or slightly tacky on the outside. So it makes it easier if you stretch the dough a little to get it just a little tacky on the outside for rolling. And your goal is to kind of achieve hopefully this closed, but that's not bad either. It's got a little butthole. They are! I'll probably roll them just a little bit more before they go onto the tray, but they are indeed our final shape. There was a type of bread that I was making last week that needs... Is it 2 shapes? Because this is only 1 shape for the bread, but it's a type of bread that I was making last week or the week before, I'm not sure. And it was... It also... Sorry, it had 2 shapes. This is just one shaping. Little ball. Okay. So, we need our pan. Okay. We're gonna add parchment paper. And then we're gonna flour our pan just a little on top of the parchment. Have you ever accidentally dialed 911? Maybe. No, it's also 911 in Canada. And before we put this onto the pan, I'm gonna give our balls another little roll if they're not satisfactory shape-wise. parchment paper, OMG. What I will do when I have like a lot of balls is I'll do 4 and then 4. And then I will take these and kind of go zigzag. So I'll have like one here, and then I'll do one there, and zigzag it. But we're gonna re-roll these last 2 a little bit. Cause it's okay if they break a little together, 'tis fine. There we go. Then we'll take our cloth, lay it over top, and these get a final proof before they go in the oven. Yeah. And now it's time for our second thing of bread. Sure my tray back there doesn't fall. Punch! Put, 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 put. So beautiful. Ready? Get up, plop. This feels very similar to the bread recipe I used at the mill. We're also going to put these into 100 grams. Around 100 grams. Guys, don't violate the bread. That's not nice. This is the same bread, it's the same recipe. It's because it only makes 12 loaves, or 12 loaves, 12 buns, and I take the stuff that I make, some of the stuff that I make, some of it goes towards the bakery, and then I'll take the rest of it to my family when I see them on the weekends. And the bread that I make, if I make one recipe, it's simply not enough. But I can't fit a super big batch in my mixer, so my mixer isn't very big. Man, I forgot how much I liked making bread. I used to make it all the time. And then I stopped. I forgot how much I liked it. It's just so much fun. I used to make like huge bun recipes. Like 64 buns at a time, which was always really crazy to roll out because we'd make like 64 buns, and then we'd also make 20 big loaves, which would be like this big, and then we'd also make little like mini baguette loaves. So much bread every morning. What do I enjoy about it? I think just that it's easy, but it's also just, it's relaxing, you know, like you can shut your mind off while you do it. It's like, I don't really have to think too hard about it since I've made it so many times. It's just like, it's not hard, it's easy, it's relaxing, I don't have to think. I'm so hungry, I would devour this dough, it's okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, we got the same amount. That checks out. Let's start. Here you go. Num 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 num. I mean, I've eaten the ingredients I've used many times and I still haven't gotten salmonella. So it's probably fine. You're not eating dough? It's so yummy. Here you go. Nom, nom. And if your dough's not cooperating, you know, or it doesn't look very good, just set it aside, let it rest. Don't keep working it. Give it a little bit of room to breathe before you continue working on it. Because the dough is very stiff, and you put a lot of work into it, and it needs some time to just relax. If you steam it, I've never steamed this recipe, so I don't know, but it's definitely not meant to be steamed. It's been through a lot, it needs a break. You know what my favorite, like, song lyric is? It's from a Pitbull song, where Pitbull goes, "This for everybody going through tough times. Believe me, been there, done that. But every day above ground is a great day. Remember that." And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Pitbull's been there. It's just such a funny thing. Whatever you're going through, Pitbull went through it first, okay? I just find it so funny. Yeah, whatever troubles you're going through, Pitbull's been through it, okay? So you can get through it too. So like this one's not cooperating either. So these two can rest together. Meow 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 meow. Mr. Worldwide, oh yeah. I like seeing people cosplay Pitbull. I think that's really funny. Gives me the strength to give it my best. Thank you, Pitbull. I can get through each and every day because of Mr. Worldwide. Yeah, Pitbull's been through everything. He understands. So many people were wearing bald caps. I've seen videos of people going to Pitbull concerts and wearing bald caps, and I think it's so funny. The dough smells really nice. Like, really nice. I wish they could let you smell it. It smells really good. Hi, Hazel. It's good. Bread is very good. Garfield? I don't know. I'm not a huge Garfield fan. I'm sure it'll still be cute though. Yeah, Pippo is really great. I do like seeing his reaction to people cosplaying as him. It's really funny. You a cat or a dog person? I'm more of a dog person because I have a dog. I have a dog, a baby, my 14-year-old baby. I do like cats, but I find cats don't really like me. I had one cat that I met that really liked me. He's a very sweet cat. He is not around anymore, unfortunately. But he was very, very sweet. What kind of bread are you making? We're making dinner rolls! I used to have a cat too, we had a family cat, but my mom's allergic to cats, we figured out, and almost everybody in my family has asthma, so we unfortunately could not keep the cat, and we had to give her up. My dog is hypoallergenic, so she doesn't really shed. Girl dinner rolls, OMG, yes. So let's go over rolling this one more time. So here's our bread. You can flatten it out a little. And you're going to pull the sides into the middle and squish them in to form a ball shape. But like a flat ball shape. Place it down with your scrunchy side, your butthole side down to the table. Place your hands over. Hypoallergenic basically means, I don't know, they're just not as be allergic to. I just know my cat, or my dog, I don't have a cat, my dog doesn't really shed very much. Which is fantastic, honestly. Thank you, Darner. Yes, spread to reduce allergies. I had more trouble with breads in this batch than I did the last batch, which is kind of surprising. Do you have any other pets in the past? Yeah, I had a betta fish. But I had a betta fish when I was really little. Like, I was gifted it, and that was before myself nor anyone in my family knew how to properly take care of a betta fish. And, my fish got a tumor and died. If I had a betta fish today, I would properly take care of it, but I was like a little kid and I had no idea. I had no idea! It makes me so sad every time I see them at, like, the pet store, because I'll go look at fishies and stuff, but, whenever I see them at the pet store and they're in those little cups, and it's like, they technically, like, betta fish need better living conditions, they need warmer water, like, they need things, and they keep them in those little cups, and it's just not fair. Poor fishies. Yeah, Cupcake had a huge tumor on his head. His name was Cupcake, by the way. He had a huge tumor on his head. Like, massive tumor. What color? He's pink and purple. Yeah, my poor fish. I'll get a fish one day, and I'll treat him like a prince. Bread. Okay, now we can put these. On the pan. barking. You can barely hear her. Hey. My dog is loud, but I don't think you can hear her that much because I can barely hear her. She's still going. She's still going. Hold on. That might be the person. Just a sec. Be right back. I'm gonna check on my baby. My baby dog. I have my dog. You wanna say hi? Do you wanna say hi to her? And breathe into the mic, dog. She's gonna hang out with us. Yeah. Or don't, whatever, it's fine. Hi! I know, we're making bread. Look, do you want to sniff? Come here. You want to sniff? Look, this bread. No, you can't eat it. You can't eat the dough. You can have some bread later, though. I'll give you some bread. When it's baked, you can eat it, but you can't eat it raw. That wouldn't be good for you. No, she didn't eat it. She wanted to. She tried. She tried really hard. Are you asking what breed my dog is? She's a Pompoo. No, my dog doesn't play with toys. She doesn't care for toys. Here's our bread rolls. She does not care for toys. She only cares for food. Yeah, look at you. Do you want treats? I have treats in here. Treats? She likes these. They're little, like pumpkin spice treats. Well, they're called pumpkin spice. They're pumpkin, peanut butter, and cinnamon. And she really likes them. But does she care for Yuri? No, probably not. No, she does. She does like me. This is her treat. Come here. Oh, she's fun! One of her tricks is, she knows 3. She knows sit, spin, and roll over. And she sometimes will just, like, throw them all out for me. Because she wants the treat, so she'll just do them, like, rapid fire. Yummy! Yummy! Yes, delish! Delicious, Stingy. Delicious. Okay, now it's time for... Where's my garbage can? I left it! She is a 3-chip garbage. Okay, hold on. I didn't bring up something to egg wash my bread. Hold on. Here is our buns, by the way. Whee! Yeah, she goes, I think one of these will get them. Oh, sorry. She knows 4. She knows sit, spin, roll over, and paw. but she's not very good at paw because she gets really impatient. So you'll be like, paw, and she'll just like throw her paw at you, like just smack you with it over and over again. And I'm like, no, I want to shake your paw, and she'll just throw it at you, and then she'll get frustrated, and she'll start rolling over, and then spinning, and then rolling over, and then throwing her paw at you again, and then rolling over, and then spinning, and I'm like, oh my goodness, dog. She's so silly. Yeah, you're so silly. Okay, but I'm just gonna, here's our bread. You see how it's bouncing back like that? I press on it, and it comes back. It's ready. But we are going to... Yeah, she literally is just yelling at me to give her treats all the time. She's like, give it to me! I'm doing all my tricks, give it to me! Right? Yeah, that's you. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my thing to egg wash my bread. I'll be right back. Take care of my dog, okay? She'll be here. I'm back, ready to egg wash. The handyman is here now, so sorry if you hear noise. But I just got here. Okay, so we have water, no escaping the invisible basement that doesn't exist. Egg. Gingy, we're egg washing it. Mix that bad boy. I do add a little bit of water. I'm gonna try to break up the egg whites a little more because when your egg whites are all like stuck together, it makes it harder to egg wash. It's my birthday tomorrow. Can I have some bread for my birthday? Yeah, it's not baked yet. But this one's for you, okay? Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Erica. Happy birthday to you. Thanks. Make sure I say happy birthday. Her name's Ginger. I call her Ginge. Or Gingy. Or Ginger Beef. Or my dad calls her Ginger Beef. But I usually call her Ginge. Like Ginge. Now it's just egg wash time. best friends with Meat Mutt? I think they would be best friends, yeah. My dog isn't very social. Eh? Yeah, you're not very social. She doesn't really like other dogs very much. She's very territorial. She just gets very jealous. Like, she doesn't like it when we hang out with other dogs, like me or my family. She'll be like, hey, you're my person, not that other dog's person. I'm sure they'd get along. Like, she gets along well with, like when I go see my family, I bring her. But she gets along well with, my brother and sister-in-law's dog. Look how shiny the buns are. We have just 2 more. Beauty. We'll check on our other ones, but they might not be ready to... Not quite. These are not quite ready. See, like, I press it. This one did come up all the way, but this one did not. And they're not quite as big as the other ones are yet, so we're gonna give them more time. Okay. Let's go over here. Because we are going to end so that I can go bake these. Because I have to keep an eye on them. I can't really stay very far from them. I can't go very far from these breads when they're in the oven because I don't want them to overbake. I'm glad you think they look nice though. Let's see who we should raid. Did we enjoy this first bread baking stream? Bread making stream? Has it been okay? Does the handyman know what a VTuber is? Probably not. Yeah, I will update the site with the recipe, and then I will post a picture of the bread when it's done so you guys can see what it looks like. I will post it on my Twitter, okay? Okay, let's look what we're gonna do. Kiro Volts is the only person who I'm subscribed to on YouTube that is live right now, so we're gonna raid her. She's doing a donathon. Very exciting. Very exciting. We can agree to forget that I dropped my phone in my stuff, right? Can we? Are we agreeing to forget about that? I didn't realize I had that on Friday. Okay, anyways. Right about it till you. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Can you hear the banging? So I can hear the banging. It's like right on the other side of my wall. You can't hear it? Damn, I can hear it really well. It's pretty loud. Okay, let's go raid Kiri. Kiri what? That's how you say her name, right? Kiri what? She's doing her donathon. Background music isn't even, it's been the same. I think I'm just talking too quiet. It's the same as it's always been. I think I'm just talking too quietly. Okay. Sorry, I'm adjusting my mic. It's being poopy. I have to fix it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Thank you guys for joining me for bread baking today. This has been very fun. I'll see you later today, okay? Mwah. Bye 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 everyone. Bye bye bye. Bye bye bye.